Welcome to CAPS 13. I'm Pride Leggins. The College of Education recently announced its Outstanding Educator of the Year award recipients. The awards nominate Pittsburg State College of Education graduates for their hard work while teaching. CAPS 13 news reporter Courtney Head has the story.
The College of Education every year chooses 2 previous students to honor as outstanding educators. This year's winners are Cody Holmes from Parsons, Kansas, and Aaron Dean from Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Dr. Jim Truelove, Dean of the College of Education, says that choosing the award recipients this year was a difficult decision, but that these 2 showed great skills.
With these 2 individuals in particular, you could really get a sense from reading about them that they really cared about students, that they really thought creatively about how to help students. They were both involved in a number of support activities, extracurricular activities.
He also states how that if he could, he would give out more than just those 2 awards every year.
To be able to review these applications because we get to see the great things that Pitt State graduates go out and do. And if we had the ability to give multiple awards, we have so many to choose from because so many of our graduates do great things out in schools. We could give a number of awards every year.
The candidates are nominated by the administration at the school they are working at. After being nominated, Pittsburg State looks at each nomination and determines 2 previous students to be chosen. Cody Holmes, who won Outstanding Elementary Educator of the Year, says he's very honored and thankful.
Yeah, so I was very honored, and I can remember when I was a student teacher on that stage and hearing the names of the individuals called up to receive their award. I was very thankful for my principal for nominating me and for recognizing my hard work.
CAPS 13 News, Courtney Head.
Pittsburg State University student employees are now eligible to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. Student employees should have received an email on March 19th containing a registration link. The deadline to register is noon on March 26th. The clinic will be held on March 31st from 9 to noon in the Overman Student Center ballrooms. Registered students will receive an appointment email by March 29th. If you miss the deadline, do not worry, there are alternative options. The email also has a link to register for a vaccination at the Community Health Center for individualized appointments. Enrollment begins on April 4th for grad students, seniors, and juniors, April 6th for sophomores, and April 7th for freshmen. With these dates fast approaching, it is important to have a plan for getting into the classes you need. Wondering what the number one thing you should do to prepare for enrollment is? The registrar says to meet with your advisor.
So it's incredibly important they would meet with their advisor to discuss their not only their courses for the upcoming semester, but their career goals, and then to have their advisement code at the end of that meeting so that they are prepared once their time comes up for enrollment.
The registrar also asks students to look over their degree audit. Students will need to fill out their demographic information on GUS Classic before they can enroll. You can find more enrollment information on Pitt State's website. A reminder for students graduating this spring, the last day to register is fast approaching. In order to graduate, you must pay a $55 fee by Monday, March 29th. For more information, ask the degree checking office in Russ Hall. After the break, we'll tell you about an art exhibit on campus.
Hey Guerrilla Nation, this is Stu Height, Chief of Police here at Pittsburg State. Hope you're off to a great semester, and we want to just give you a couple of reminders of how to take care of your valuables. Please don't ever leave them unattended for any length of time at all. We live on a very safe campus and a very safe community, but you can never be too safe. So if you ever need anything, if you have any questions, any concerns about anything ranging from parking or just safety and security, please feel free to call us anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go Gorillas!
there's a new art exhibit at Porter Hall full of pieces made by faculty on campus. The exhibit, titled Department of Art Faculty Recent Work, is on display every Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. until April 30th. It highlights creative works by the members of the art faculty ranging from pieces inspired by the events during the pandemic to flowers in backyard gardens. Various types of media are on display from laser-printed artwork to paintings and clay sculptures.
We pride ourselves on the fact that all of the faculty are working artists, and so we're consistently making new work, and this gives an opportunity for the community at large to see the studio faculty's new work.
For graduate students looking for on-campus jobs, there are 2 available for next semester. The Campus Activities Board is looking for 2 graduate students to help with next year's homecoming and Greek life on campus. Graduate assistants meet weekly with student leaders and assist with the planning of some of Pitt State's yearly traditions. You can apply by going to Guerrilla Engage through the GUS portal, clicking on News, and following the instructions on the first article. Spring has sprung in the Midwest, so here are some tips on how to be prepared for severe storms. According to the National Weather Service, get inside, put as many walls as you can between you and the outside, and stay away from doors and windows. Get to the lowest level of your home or work. Basements are the best for tornadoes and high wind situations. If you're not able to get to a low point, cover yourself with a blanket and put your hands on the back of your head. Sign up for notifications, create a plan, and practice the plan before severe weather season. During a severe storm, remain calm. If you have children, go over severe weather and tornado safety with them. PSU spring sports are in full swing. We'll take a look after the break.
I've got a lot of things on my mind. Some things might make you laugh, some things might make you cry, some things might even compromise national security. Why is the internet so obsessed with cats? Hashtag dogs are better. Sorry, but it's true. I can't wait for my trip to Vegas this week, and hashtag Friday can't get here fast enough. Have a nice trip. I hate my job. My boss is such a Oh, crap.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Pittsburg State defeated Northwest Missouri State over the weekend. This was the Gorillas' second time meeting them this season. The Gorillas played a doubleheader on Saturday where they won 7-1 and were catapulted by a 6-run 8th inning. In the second game of the doubleheader, the Gorillas secured a 6-3 victory as they had a 2-run 9th inning. The Gorillas closed the series out with a 9-2 victory as they were ignited by Garrett McGowan's 3-run double in the third inning. The Gorillas moved up to 4th place in the conference with a record of 7-5 and 10-5 overall. Pittsburg State baseball has gotten hot here recently, and they believe this is only the beginning of what they can accomplish. Hear what the team had to say about the Gorillas' winning ways. Pittsburg State baseball has won 4 in a row, and after sweeping Northwest, Coach Fornelli believes this win streak has bolstered his team's confidence.
Well, I think we're starting to figure it out. You know, we were really good at the start of the season and had a lot of confidence, and this game's so much about confidence. We got punched in the nose there in the middle of it and didn't react very well. And then we found a way to win that last game against Washburn and went out to Northwest in kind of a tough environment. The wind was blowing 30 miles an hour in your face. It was tough to score, but our kids did a really good job and found a way to get that sweep to get us back on track.
Things don't get any easier for this team, as they have an upcoming matchup with UCO.
Well, they're a good team. Picked number 2 in our conference, and got a lot of really good players. Got a few draft guys, and we got to go out and play well. We got to do the little things. You know, we've made too many errors in the last 8 to 10 games, and defensively, we got to clean that stuff up.
The Gorillas know what they're capable of, and this recent success has helped this team figure out its identity.
I think we're finally finding our identity as a team. I think some of the guys are starting to get comfortable with conference play. We got a lot of new guys, a lot of transfers come in, playing in our lineup, so it's kind of a different feeling those first couple weekends, but definitely think we found our rhythm, kind of found our identity.
The softball team had a rough start to the season with a record of 4-10. PSU looked to turn it around in the MIAA conference play this past week. The Gorillas had a short 4-game winning streak versus Emporia State and Newman, including a 23-16 shootout in their second game against the Jets. But 4 straight losses against Washburn and Southeastern Oklahoma set the Gorillas at 8-14 going into a crucial second half of the season. The track and field team, fresh off success at Indoor Nationals, got back to work. Not even a week after the end of the indoor season, the Pitt State track and field team began their outdoor season up in Emporia. The Gorillas throwers led the pack with multiple top 5 finishes, including wins in both shot put and distance events by Connor Swenson. Coach Kyle Rutledge talks about their hopes moving forward.
Of course, our expectations are always going to be high. That's just what we want to do, and have our kids have high expectations, but we also have to make sure that we're being competitive and taking care of what we need to take care of.
The team will travel to SBU on April 8th for the Bearcat Invitational. We'll be right back after this.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma, not at birth.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
Pitt State has a large international student population. CAPS 13 reporter Jackie Chang takes a look at the international program on campus.
Pitt State has a good reputation for treated well to international students and having a good service for them. Pitt State International Service and Program provides service for foreign students to learn and be used to the culture around here.
Once they arrive, new students are required to be here 1 week before classes begin for our new student orientation program. And during that time, they get kind of acclimated to the community and a little bit to the culture. They get to know the layout of the campus. We kind of go over immigration rules and things, in addition to enrolling in their classes. So really that's a good kind of jump start for them to kind of know what to expect for the semester.
Through the service from international program, foreign students are able to settle down in a new environment and having more understanding of the lifestyle in here.
They are very helpful. They are really good person, good people. They made us really easy. All this with the orientation days, they gave us all the information that we needed. They were always there when we needed.
Except for letting international students understand the culture around here, international programs are also letting people around here know the different cultures.
All PSU students are welcome to go study abroad through our study abroad program. But if they're unable to travel, a great program we have is the PitPal program, where we match an American student up with an international student. And they get to share culture, share language, so that's a great opportunity for American students to learn about new cultures.
Jackie Chang from CAPS 13.
After not being able to have the festival last year due to COVID-19, Little Balkans Day is making a return. The festival pays homage to Pittsburg and the surrounding area's coal mining history and has taken place for more than 35 years. Last year, Little Balkans Day had to be canceled, but will be back this year, the week of August 30th through September 5th. All of the same events will take place as the years before, except for the car show. 4 new events are expected to take place this year as well. For more information, go to the Little Balkans Day website or social media pages. That's our show for the week. We'll see you next week.